Alright, so as you all know, game is coming out soon. Be ready for it. If you are rerolling, this is another video here to go through who to reroll for to make sure you get the best start possible. This video will help you the most, in my opinion, when it comes to who to go for, why to go for them, and what you kind of know about these characters. Again, we're going to go through everything I got for you. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe, helps out a ton. Again, we're going to have a pretty cool giveaway coming soon. I'll announce the details very shortly. Also, by the way, just to add this in the video, if you would like to support me, you can now do that. I'll leave a link down below in the description or the pinned comment. If you want to go over here and click support, you can actually support a creator, and if you want to support me, it means a lot to me. I think it'll just make you select one thing after this and you're done. That's it. So it takes like 5 seconds. If you would like to, it means a lot to me. If not, all good. Just wanted to put that in there. So yeah. Or if you want to use my code, I think you can also use a code. My code is GOGO, all lowercase. That's it. Yeah, have fun. I'll leave a link down below in the description and pinned comment if you want to. Thank you. First things first, this is where we're going to start. There's two things in the game to look out for. First thing to look out for is this. This character will be releasing. This is the main character that you might want to reroll for first. Before anything, you want to make sure you obtain this character. I get it. Players are saying like, hey, I'm going to go and reroll Emma. I'm going to get Emma. Emma, that's my entire goal. Let me get Emma. The thing is, if you are able to save an insane amount of summons, being premium summons, you can obtain this character being this one right here, and whoever's next. We know that's being, I think, Alicia, or if you want Choi, whoever you want, that is your ability, because again, you save so many premium summons. I would recommend the best start you can get is by obtaining the SSR that's on rate up, being this one over here, and then just quitting and moving on as the aspect of, that's what I went for first. Let's say you take it a step further, obtain this character, and then you try to reroll for these two characters. That's going to take much longer than just the one little, like few resets here and there. It's going to take much longer, because obtaining a character on the rate up over here, it's not easy. It's not easy at all, because again, it's not like, oh, the wish list function exists, I'm definitely getting what I'm looking for. No, it's still a 1 in 4 chance. It just dilutes it to a 1 in 4. So again, if you were to obtain like this plus 1 SSR, being the 4 that I offer here, that's good. That's probably the best thing to do. That's probably what I would do, because again, if you just obtain this pity, then at that one, it's like you have 2 multis-ish. With the essence stones they're giving you also from maintenance and such, you might be able to go even further into this entire banner. So again, it might be much easier than I'm kind of expecting. Plus the reroll process is about 5 minutes, or like that's like summoning everything. You can cut that down to like 3 minutes, bro. You can do it pretty fast. If you have a guest account, no burner account BS, you can do this very quickly. But first things first, you'll want to make sure you obtain this character. She is an absolute insane unit. She's a beast of a unit, and she is the unit you want to obtain because she's premium. Premium characters always hold more value, because again, who knows when a rerun occurs, and when a rerun does occur, you have to go and probably go for the other character active, not the rerun character. So again, that's what I would say. That's the first thing. All right, that's the first simple thing. When you're done with the premium banner, so again, this is the premium banner. It's what it looks like over here. We currently had Silvermane as our character. You're not gonna have Silvermane. You're gonna have Cha, or Hyen, however you say her name. That's there. But you're gonna have this function. This function is allowing you to rate up any character you deem fit. There's a lot of characters that are currently active during the beta. These are the characters as such. Again, who should you go for? Let's make this abundantly clear. The popular button is a good idea to get a gist of things, but it's not the best idea, as there's only 3 things that are popular. 1 thing is missing. Who was the 4th popular thing? First up, in my opinion, through everything, what I thought was the better character, in my opinion, this character was the best for me. Why? Again, the main focus for me was obtaining this character for 2 reasons. She destroys Cerberus as a boss. I don't know how to say his name. The dog. You know what I mean? The fire dog. You're gonna go against him. This is a water character, and she destroys fire. So the fire dog is definitely gonna get destroyed by her. Let me tell you now. Oh my god, this thing is so freaking good. This character is so helpful in that boss, and I'm telling you, through everything, she will be an absolute carry if you were able to get her and use her for that content. But Emma is a very good character also, correct? She's fire, and remember, on launch of the game, you're not going to have a fire character theoretically. If we were to go check characters over here, and we filter by fire, you're only going to have her, because Choi's not out yet. And then again, he's B tier, so mainly you're going to be relying on her. She is a very good character. Emma Laurent is a unit that does it all, from supporting to breaking, to breaking to dealing damage. Her AoE potential is massive, and with all of her skills having break effect, she's a unit that is amazing in most scenarios. It's very similar to her, actually. She has a lot of break, and she's very good for that. And she's very quick to break the dogs, right? With the dog mainly, right? Which is why I use her. She serves as a top tier support to fire DPS, and is able to increase fire damage and defense penetration for the team. While doing all of this, she is also applying burns. You will not regret getting her, but be it for farming gates or slaughtering bosses. Again, Choi is not out yet. Just keep that in mind. So again, a fire character might be pretty good for you. Over here for a water character for the dog, automatically, in my opinion, that's why I want her. Again, it just depends. Do you want to go for a more support character? Do you want to go for a more DPS character? Her reviews is this. CEO, we'll go with that. Has an amazing solo capability, being she is able to stay on the field for a long time due to her skill resets, with her ability to break enemies and providing shields to the team, which is huge. The shields are huge, dude. She's a top tier unit that is always considered for boss fights, basically the ones that have their ability to be guard broken, because she guard breaks very quickly. So again, this is what I would say is the better character, but Emma's very powerful, and fire. So again, it's a 50-50. Just pick who you want. Both characters are very good. Depends on what you want to go for. In my opinion, finding the dogs was a big thing. That's why I went for that. I was able to get my gear sets sorted out very quickly and just push farther down the dog, rabbit hole, just because I had that character. But again, Emma, being the only fire character at launch, might be kind of worth it. Just curious, the water attribute. Yeah, you have her. She's S tier. Yeah, so you do have a water character that can be pretty good. These ones aren't as good, but she mainly is really good. So you do have a decent option for water if you're not going for her. But again, it just depends. Depends on who you want to go for. Both characters are very good. Emma, the only fire character at launch, and her, a wonderful character for dogs and just tanks and everything. She's a very good shielding character, and that shield comes in clutch when you swap her in on the field. Or use her as a association effect for Jinwoo. It's a very big thing. So again, it's up to you. Choose it. Both characters are very good. Depends on who you want to go for. Those are both 50-50. They're both powerful. I give you my thing leaning here, but I do see a lot of players want to lean Emma because she's just better in some aspects of fire, and her support is just overall better. So that's there, correct? Beyond that, though, if you want to aim for weapons, we care about weapons also. Weapons are a big function in this game. With the weapon system, there's two weapons to go for. It's the book, as always. It's a very good book, a very, very powerful book, and is the plum. The plum is always known as the best sword. It's just insane. Increases critical hit damage by 12%, which is going to be very helpful. Stacking up to 3 times. Duration infinite. Huge. Full bloom. Increases the usage speed of plum. What is it? Swift flight by 20%. The user's attack increases by 4%. The user's critical hit rate increases by 4%. Duration 8 seconds. So again, very, very good thing over here. In my opinion, people ask me, like, should I go for a weapon or a character? This is, again, a little bit more of a biased take. I would say a weapon, just because when I had 2 accounts. One account had the plum, one account had the Choi. Plum account went a lot faster, right? I can build a lot of good SR characters, right? There are some really good. This character carried me through most boss content. Kang is just goat, literal goat. And then this over here, another SR. No, wait. I opened up her portrait instead of her page, but she is my other character. Park Heejin, we'll go with that. She carried me through a lot of content also, so I had a lot of good SR characters. Not that there aren't good SR weapons, but the SR weapons are just so powerful, it's not even funny. In my opinion, Plum is just an absolute carry, and Jinwoo content is like the majority of it. So again, minus like bossing and such, this is going to be a huge pickup. So if you want to go for a sword or a book, right, over anything else, you might do it. But what should your rate up consist of? Your rate up should consist of Emma. Your rate up should consist of CEO. Your rate up should consist of 2 weapons. So I'd say 2 characters being Emma and this, and then the third option being Plum, and then the fourth option being the book. Correct? If you do not like the 2 options I listed over here, this is the third option. He's a very good character. He's also S+ tier, I think they consider him. He's an outstanding support character, like, mwah, chef's kiss, you know what I mean? Applying strong debuffs to the enemies, while also being able to heal and buff his allies. Healing on its own is not necessarily amazing, but with everything else he can provide, he's an amazing option to run your teams. He does not need to be out for, or on for long, and he lets others shine. Very good character, but in my opinion, these 2 are the pickups. I would say rate up those 2 first, and then rate up 2 weapons. So again, you have both help in boss content, and then you have help also in other content, right? So let's say that you also obtain Emma. You can then just swap her off with the rate up and put him on, and then just obtain this character just so you have the typing effects and everything, and then go about it that way. But again, you really want to obtain weapons, and these 2 are the biggest weapons to kind of pick up. They are just so freaking good. So freaking good. They also say that the West Wind is good too. So those are the weapons that they kind of provide for us here. Definitely, like, this is the best weapon. This is a close second. And then again, these 2 over here. That's like what I would say focus on. Both things, just this is the best. This is simply the best. If you want to aim for SR characters also on the side of who to build, go for Kang and go for her. Oh my god. Listen. They slept on Kang. They said my boy wasn't good, and I knew it since day one. He actually cooks, dude. He's so good. His poison devos, everything, his effects are just so nuts, and they are really helpful for boss content, and people use him in like endgame content too, just because it's really fun and really good. So that's where we currently stand. All right, pretty simple, pretty easy. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's kind of what you want to aim for, and that's basically what you want to do. Mainly, I would say obtain her. Make sure you obtain her, and then once you obtain her, if you want to take it a step further and have the best start, just go and rate up these 2 over here, and then again, these two over here and see if you obtain anything. If you obtain that and that, best start possible. Oh, chef's kiss. And it doesn't matter what you obtain. Let's say you obtain Plum. Just quit. Quit at that. Let's say you obtain the book. Quit at that. Let's say you obtain CO. Quit at that. You don't have to keep going in like, oh, I need Emma. Oh, I need this. No, you don't need the Plum. You can just go for the book, get the Plum later. The book is still really good. And it's just like, don't waste too much time rerolling also. Don't take like 3 days to reroll. Yes, the reroll process is pretty fast, but the rates aren't going to really be quick and easy in the aspect of, oh, I'm going to get both the character and another character and another character and a weapon. You know what I mean? It's going to be a little bit difficult. So just know that going in. But that's it. Take care. Have fun. Peace out.